Alrighty, just adjusting the music levels and we'll get going. There's a couple of people I can see watching, so g'day Roman, g'day Christopher. Nice to join us for first proper live stream. Aviation, how are you? First live stream at Air Hauler Season 2, so we're set up in HQ here. So as you can see, if you haven't, or if you have, remember the videos I used to do for Air Hauler 2 a while ago. It's been in the making for Season 2 to come back, and well, in theory I was going to do it live stream a long time ago. It's just taken a while to do it, so we're going to get everything set up. But to give you a bit of a background, so we're sitting on about 72,000, and we've still got one plane, and we're still flying around at SoCal. And the reason for that is because I stopped playing Air Hauler for about 3 months and pretty much went bankrupt, and spent the last month doing about 20-30 flights in Air Hauler 2 just to get some money back. So I thought we're close enough to do a few episodes, and then we can purchase a plane, and then we can get started. So I've already chosen some flights that we're going to be doing tonight, because I've just actually been on the Orbex sales and purchased North California, if that's the right one, and KMRY. So I'm going to do some flying around there. So first off, we're going to be taking some leaving from our base, which is L52, which is Ocean Cove, and heading up to some dusty dirt runway strip called 307, which I probably won't be able to get on the GPS, but we'll give it a go. And we're going to be delivering some ice and seafood, and then we're going to be doing a quick hop from 307 over to KMRY, checking that out. Want to aim to make it as a base one day, and then we'll be doing a loop back to L52. So hopefully, by looks of it, if I add that up, we might make about about $18,000 for this trip, round trip, and we'll see how we go. We might do another flight after that. So we're just going to pull up P3D. We'll get started anyway. So we're going to hit just light them all up, and then we'll hit fly now. And the aircraft we're showing tonight is the Shrike, of course. So we're going to load up the ice, we're going to load up seafood. I'm going to get some more fuel in there because we only got for 155 nautical miles. So I'll put that up to about 300, just in case I forget to purchase fuel later. Around at 300, we'll hit OK, and it's going to cost us $135.94 for 151 pounds of fuel. So not sure if that's cheap or not. Program aviation is Air Hauler 2 early access. You can get it from Just Flight. So we'll hit OK with that. And what it does is it will do a bit of a track for you, which will be direct. It will pick a random time and whatnot, but I find because I'm in Australia, I'll end up have to changing and do a time preview to get it into daylight. So we'll hit accept and fly route, and it's going to try to load up P3D, and we'll see if it actually loads up. If anybody's just watching the stream, can I just do a check, make sure sound is okay with music and voice? If you can let me know in the chat, that'd be awesome. So Air Hauler 2 will automatically load P3D up, and it will basically put the flight in there for you. You pretty much just need to press OK once you get to the main menu, and you just, you can add your extras in, like Actve Sky and whatnot afterwards. Ultimate traffic lighting up. Was having issues with OBS crashing P3D before, so hopefully it goes alright. Alrighty, so air hauler will load you into this status here. So pretty much I'll just go, thanks Roman, I'll pretty much go okay here. If you guys haven't played air hauler, it's going to go blank for a little bit. And once I actually get in the sim, I'll then just change the time around. Thanks very much for the sound check. Mav, was it M-A-A-V? And I don't know if you guys get the same thing, but I'm actually running SSD with this, and it still takes absolute forever to load up P3D, so probably because I'm going straight into SoCal, which is a frames eater. But basically sit on 6% for 500,000 years and then all kept going. Mavi's fine. Good to hear, buddy. Here we go. P3D's decided to wake up. So I was flying in SoCal earlier today, and it was pretty windy, so might be a bit shoppy for the old Shrike. But we'll see how we go. Here we go. And I've got a bit of a surprise for you guys. If you've been watching the last 3 or 4 test videos, got a bit surprised with the overlays for this flight. We've upped our game a little bit, so work in progress still, but stream should start looking a little bit better. %, it's like pulling teeth. And as I thought, it would have loaded us in the middle of the day, but in the middle of the night, I would say, but we'll get that sorted out, because I actually want to fly during the day, as we're going to go up to North Cal with the new Orbex region. I just got it today, so I want to be able to actually check it out, so we'll wait for GSX to do its thing. I'll just flick it to the other screen. I'll get set up for a second. Alrighty, we're just going to change the time, and it doesn't look like my plugin's actually working, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. We'll just move it to get some daylight. Let's go middle of the day. Actually, we'll go morning flight. We'll say it's 8 o'clock. Just that. Lose some bass. There we go. Activate Actve Sky. We'll get that up and running. I'll work behind the scenes. And as always, I always have an issue with Actve Sky. It never load up the first time. It has some sort of error about data, and I have to do it again. It always works perfectly the second time. I have no idea why. There we go. It looks like I've broken something. So basically on the top there, I meant to have live stats of the flight, but for whatever reason I've broken it again. But we'll see if we can get it going a little bit later. Alrighty, so we're flying to 307. Be flying about 8,000 feet. Looks like we got blue skies. Not sure why that's doing that. Might be set, guys. I'm just going to fix something up and then we'll get ready to fly. So I played around with these a little bit before, everything was working, but now it's playing up again, so I'm just going to move along. Well, that was fun and exciting, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. So we get ground speed, move to the top. There's ground speed. There's VAS. We get the heading up and running. I knew it would work it out. We got altitude. What are we missing? Frames. Hey 737 pilot. Well, just boring everybody because I'm trying to get my overlays to work. But looks like we're finally getting there. So there's frames. What am I missing? Arrivals. Alrighty, now we'll set up the flights. Alrighty, let's get ready to go. Sorry about the delay, guys, but I just wanted to get that up and running for you. So that only took an extra 20 minutes than we didn't need to. So let's get going. Get the flight happening. I can actually hear the wind, so it's still blowing a little bit. We'll just go cold and dark. For some reason, the doesn't have a panel state save, but it always leaves the battery on when I come back into this aircraft. So let's get going. So we'll turn the old battery on. For the old Shrike, get it fired up. Turn the beacon on. Open the fuel. We'll turn pump for right, pump for left. Put the mixture rich. Turn the fuel pumps off and we'll just open up the world's latest cow flats in the world, and then we'll crank her over. G'day Jacob, how you going? Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. Alrighty, fire in the hole on the right engine. We'll start the left one straight away. And it didn't start. There we go. Generators on, avionics on, and what I'll do, because the stream's probably is a bit dark, we'll actually put the lights on in the cabin. Be able to see the instruments a little bit easier. Almost afternoon. Alrighty, let's get GPS fired up and we'll get going and get that ice. And I think it was fish, I've already forgotten already, but see if we can. Problem is when you use the GTN 750 and air hauler wants you to puts you in a dirt strip like remember where we're going to 306. It just won't have 306 in here.
TOS, system test OK.
And it's running as slow as a donkey. Don't know what's with that. And the problem is when you can't put it in the GPS and you don't know the coordinates and you actually never been there before, it's just so frustrating because I'm just going to have to wing it as I get up there. That's the problem with small airstrips and air hauler using the GTN. Alrighty, let's get taxiing. So hopefully everybody's having a good evening and good night. Sorry about the late start there. I decided to start a little bit early but just couldn't get my act together. .307, so I'm meant to be on 307, Chris. I'll double check. That'd be cool. Not going to the wrong airport. Hey Barry, how you going? Yeah, air haul. As far as any aircraft that I've put into the sim, it works with. So basically, you just got to import it in there, which it doesn't take long to do at all. I'm just going to double check that I'm going in 306. 307. Thanks for that, Chris. I've still got no idea how to do it because I can't put it in the flight planner, but we'll go up north anyway and we'll do what we can. Anyways, we'll put strobes on, landing gears on. I'm going to put the flaps down 1 notch. I'm going to put the transponder so it's transpondering. I'll just do a pan around if I can see any aircraft coming in. Ocean County's pretty, it's a pretty laid back airport, so it's not a cloud at the sky though. Alright, brakes are off, we'll just move on the runway. Roro, how you doing, buddy? I'm well, how you going? Come on. Probably only downside about the Shrike that its turning radius is a bit not that great, to be honest. Oh, and a rough start to the takeoff. G'day, Cy Simmer, how are you? Glad you can make it. Oh. runway, nearly hit a tree. Just forget that ever happened for the start of the stream. Anyways, positive rate gears going up. That was embarrassing. Alrighty, at 500 feet, we'll just make a left turn. Having a nice freeze. Probably should have gone up a little while ago. Jeez, it's bumping around today. Yeah, Jacob, it was a great takeoff, wasn't it? Must have did that one with my eyes closed. From Australia, Roro. Just going to turn the autopilot on for a sec so we can get where we're going for a right destination, because the autopilot's going to fly better than I am right at the moment. View of Ocean County as we head off. The old Shrike is getting buffered around. Landing lights going off. It's just making left turn, so obviously I'm flying blind, so because I couldn't put it into the GPS. And one of the things that when the air hauler runs behind P3D, so if you've actually used it, you'll probably understand that if you actually want to track where you're going on P3D, if you haven't moved it to second screen like I didn't, you can't actually see where you're going because the two screens overlay on each other. What is the one plane you would love to own for P3D? I've pretty much got everything that I would like to fly. I'm looking forward to Just Flight's Aero Turbo that's coming out. Hopefully coming out soon. So that's the only one I could sort of think of at this point in stage. So they've got an aircraft, it's a little bit hard to see. GA traffic, just about to fly over there. The distance there. Careanado's Fokker. Is that the one that haven't they just announced that, if I'm right? Something about they're going big this time. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Thanks, Simmer. Yeah, that would be interesting to see how that's going, because generally with Careanado, like the aircrafts, you know, generally they're pretty good, so they don't have too many bugs in majority of the actual aircraft they launch. Obviously, it's a pretty much eye candy. Like the aircraft they all look good. They actually fly quite well. So we're just passing 5,500. We're actually going up to about 8,000 feet today, so hopefully get out of the wind gusting down here. But their manuals are yet to be designed for. So basically, whenever I get a Careanado aircraft and I do a test drive video, I'll go and do two things. Is one, I'll go and look at other videos that people have done for startups, and I'll actually go and see if I find a real aircraft startup video, so I can actually watch that and then start learning the systems by playing around, because they pretty much have checklists. So it would be interesting to see how light that aircraft's going to be on the system side of things. So yeah, so looking good, sounding good, but I really hope they get it right with the system. So I'll probably get it and check it out. But we'll see how we go. So I'd say it'd be a few months off at least. Just adjusting the mixture of the fuel. The Pocket 50 would be great for a dangerous approach. Yeah, I was wondering where you're going with that one, Simmer. Actually, I was thinking about it the other day. It's been a month since I did the first dangerous landings video, episode 2. I said, well, I'm actually going to make yours the second episode, so you're going to see that out in the next couple of weeks. FS Madness Pilot, what's up? How are you? Good evening and good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hey James, how are you tonight? Hope everything's well. So passing 7,000, get to 8,000 and I'll figure out where I'm going. Oh, I know it's going to be a difficult one, that's for sure, Simmer. Looking forward to it, actually, looking forward to it. Alright, coming up to 8,000. And we'll get some speed back because we're getting a bit low. Obviously got a headwind. 28,000 cruising altitude. Thanks for that, Madness Pilot. Appreciate it. It's actually just some of the music that I've used for some of my videos, so... Hey Simon, how you going? Windows errors, that's me in the background. I'm pretty, let's just say, very happy with Airhauler at the moment, to say the least. Because I can't get the direction of L07 to actually put it in the GPS, and I actually just put it in Sky Vector then. And obviously Airhauler's got me going to a dirt strip without dirt because I'm in the middle of nowhere, because it's not even coming up on Sky Vector. So we might have to make a detour to a different airport. So that's always going to be fun. We're going to make a detour, unfortunately. I'm going to head up to Monterey to start off with. So that was meant to be our last airport, but it looks like we're going to be adding another landing and takeoff to the trip, so just change it to GPS and we'll head on our way. How do you get the live measures on your stream, like the speed and heading? So it's actually website. If you just go type in Fly Live, you can download that application from there. Just got to do a bit of configuring. The overlays are basically something I've had done, and it will play through the through OBS. Brought to GTN 750 a few days ago. Yeah, look, I can fault it actually. I was about to say I can't. The only thing, obviously, with all these smaller airports, it doesn't actually have to pick them up, so I don't know what I need to do there to actually fix that, but obviously I'll have a look at it. I bought Airhauler last week, bankrupt in 3 companies. Wow. What setting did you have that on? Did you have it on super hard? I've actually got this on super hard, so you know, commodities is a good way to get your money back. So I sort of want to get about another 150, get about 150,000, then I can get another aircraft and actually start doing. I'll hire some people in air haul and then start doing some passenger flights and making money during the week when I'm not flying. So we've got 96 nautical miles. Weather seems to be a little bit better up here. So it'll be the first time I've actually flown into Monterey. Yeah, super hard. That nearly ended it for me. It's a bit different than I think super hard in the first original air hauler. So I basically did. Actually, it took me 2 goes. So this is the second go on it. But the bases I got was Ocean County, which has only cost me $6,000 a month, and then I put in Fullerton in SoCal, but SoCal's basically a VAS eater for me with the way I have my settings, and I'm too lazy to change it, so I don't fly down there. So it's been pretty hard to get this back, but we'll keep going. Starting to look good now. It's a bit of a view of the Shrike, go off in the distance, the coast. Cloud and sky, but where's your cow flaps? Still a bit of chop around though. I cannot speak to save my life tonight. 90 nautical miles to go, so probably about half an hour and we should be there. VAS is looking alright so far for the trip, but then again I'm flying in the middle of nowhere, so it should be good. Everything's in the green. Might take you around for a tour of the Shrike while we're actually in, if you haven't seen it. So obviously Careanado's done a pretty weathered looking aircraft, like it's been around for a while, but the old carpet and seats need to be replaced. That. Bet you a few farts have been done on that seat, that's for sure. Just jump in the back. And we've had a freeze. There we go. So it's a pretty good aircraft, so you can pretty much get this out of the gate. You can sell in air haul, you can sell your aircraft and pick this one up, and actually it hauls a fair bit, so it will get you going to start off with. But it's a very basic aircraft, and when you're starting to do long hauls, it does get a little bit boring because you know, as you can see how quickly it was to get into cruise, and you don't really need to touch anything. So everything's the same. All the tray tables come out super quick. Does it want to go away? I was thinking about it. The transformer. Got a bit of a dash view. Not much happening out here, that's for sure. Airport down there. A 10-hour flight from LAX to EGLL. So what do you do, Jacob, when you're flying that length of time? I probably just answered my own question. I think you're watching me on the stream, so I guess that's what you're doing. Absolutely no traffic. We'll just zoom in though and see if we can see anything. There's this guy there. So traffic, I'm just scanning around and just having a bit of a look, is from Ultimate Traffic Live. I've only got it set as GA aircraft at 50. Probably should have a little bit higher. Watch videos, play on my DS, browse social media. Pretty much do the same thing. Watch a lot of YouTube when I'm actually flying, or when I'm not flying online, or recording videos. Pilot Rolly 242, g'day. Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad for an old girl aircraft. Still getting along. I would say this and the Dorrier would have been the top two aircraft for Careanado, what they released last year. I would say Careanado and Alabeo. Barry. Yeah, I've got some military stuff. I actually got DCS on this PC. I haven't done much with it lately, to be honest with you. Thinking about picking up either the Milviz F4 Phantom or the Just Flight F4 Phantom. No, Air Hauler's not free, unfortunately. It is in early access, yeah. It's pretty good, like if you want something to sort of, you know, if you ever had that feeling of, you know, where am I going to fly to today or what am I going to do, Air Hauler's good for that sort of stuff. Air Hauler 2, they've really gone, you know, obviously it's early access, it's but they've got a lot of features in there. Actually, you know, you can do crafting, construct different facilities, cargo flights, missions. There's, you know, I've actually got access to go and do ferry flights. They'll pay me about 160 grand to fly 6,000 nautical miles and say like a TBM 850 to a ferry flight. So that'd be interesting to do if I had about a week non-stop spare to do it. Hey, Piano Pastor, how are you, mates? Having a good night, I hope. Welcome to the stream. Damn down there. Damn, Daniel. Well, that's probably the big question where I'm actually flying to, because we're actually detouring, because I'm meant to be flying some little dirt strip called 307, and the GPS can't find it for the GTN 750, and SkyVector can't find it, so I'm actually detouring up to Monterey at the moment, because I think that's only going to be about 20 nautical miles, so once we get there I'll have to play around with Air Hauler and get a bit of a direction of where to go, so it'll be a pretty short stop at Monterey, but we'll be flying back there a little bit later on. Look at that view. Not too bad. Textures aren't bad, they're a bit dark though. .62 nautical miles, so another 40 and I'll start descending, so Good question, Simmer. Been doing a lot of research and trying to get my hands on every bit of information as possible about Flight Sim World. I would say basically I'm on the fence at the moment. So if you could actually go straight out of the box with the early access and do basically, you know, cold startups, so you can actually start your aircraft, follow systems, take off, fly around the world, land. That would be cool, but they actually don't have cold and dark actually set up for the release. So basically the aircraft starts on the runway with the engines running, and for me, that just doesn't, I'm not quite there, because it's basically, that feels like it's just a game to me. I know they're going to implement it, but not sure. So I'm either going to get it so I can show you guys what it's like if you guys are sort of pondering, but I may hold off until they've actually implemented cold and dark startup, and then I'll definitely. So I will definitely get it. It's just a matter of when. It's go about 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. where I am, 9 p.m. Saturday night, Matthew. So yeah, but very interesting times for our flight sim community in general. Obviously, you know, X-Plane's gone to full release. You've got, excuse me, Dovetail gone into early access, and probably the unknown is what Prepared is actually doing. So we'll see what happens. What about yourself? Are you thinking about picking it up? It looks like we've got some clouds coming up. Seven o'clock. So where's 7 o'clock, Matthew? What are you in, WA or something? Like, from what I've seen, piano, it does look good. It does look good from what I've actually seen, but you know, I think just things like, if you're gonna jump into early access and you're gonna, you know, get information from the community and get their feedback to, you know, change the sim out, at least have it to a minimum stage where we could actually call it a simulator, and that's cold and dark startup for me. So that's where I'm sort of sitting. But from what I've seen, obviously all the weather effects, the rain effects, the lighting, the rendering, it all looks good. Yeah, well, it's interesting, because I've said from what I understand, that, you know, obviously you can purchase and get third party from Steam, but also they'll be able to sell it on their own site, I believe. But to be honest with you, if they don't get the third party, if they don't actually get that sorted out, and they don't get the third party sorted and on board, it's I'll give it 12 months basically. Yeah. Well, it's only GA aircraft to start off with, so that's probably taking a majority of the flight sim community actually like airliners, so it's not a good start. Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting to see. See what Prepared do. What's going to be? What are they going to do next? And then probably from there make my decision. But you know, we'll see. G'day, I'm just going to call you Mr. P because I can never pronounce your name, but looking good. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, exactly right. Especially when they've just Orbex have done all that work on their new store, which it's so easy to purchase for. Apart from they don't do PayPal, that's the only thing that annoys me. But yeah, credit card took a bit of a hit this afternoon, finally, for May 47. Ah, okay, I get you. Thank you. Wish I had a PC that could handle all the add-ons, but thanks. Stay awesome. Okay. You'll get there one day. Hey Colin, good evening, good afternoon. Actually I should say good evening. How are you, buddy? We are flying to Monterey at the moment. We're just taking a quick short stop there. It's a bit of a detour. We're going to a dusty strip to deliver I think it was ice and something else for air hauler. They did do PayPal, but they had an issue with them withholding funds. With PayPal withholding funds, you mean? No worries, Mr. Patience. I'll be on for a few hours, so we've got a bit of flying to go. So talk to you soon. Thanks for jumping on. This flight is probably only going to be another half an hour. We'll actually land. Then we'll do another quick flight to 307. That'll be about half an hour. So all up, I'll be streaming for probably about 4 hours. So. Oh, that's disappointing. They PayPal funds or Orbex removed the option. Yeah, that's disappointing because pretty much everybody else has got PayPal, and I find that that's pretty much how I purchase most of my stuff online, except for Orbex store. So they're the only ones that do it that way. to get a bit choppy again. Might be an interesting approach into Monterey, and I've actually never landed there before, so I'm just going to look at Sky Vector in the background. AADF Spotters 2, good morning, very good morning to you, sir. It's 6:10 a.m. in the morning, mate. You're either off to work or you must be very keen to get the day started. I know it's 6:10 a.m. this morning. I'll tell you what, I was still in bed. But I'm glad you could make the stream, welcome. If any other guys in the chat haven't seen and want to know another good stream out there on YouTube, make sure you go and have a look at AADFW Spotters 2. Usually jump on a Sunday Australian time, and usually it's a lot of fun and always cracks me up. So, and some good flying as well. Nautical miles, so obviously we'll start descend once we get past this range. Check the wind shortly. The wind at Monterey is 8 knots at 260. I can't be too far away for top of descent. I've only got excuse me, 33.6 nautical miles, so I can start to do a pretty rapid descent at 20 nautical miles, but we'll have to fly over the ocean and come in, so not long, 10 minutes. Minutes for a descent for a crash landing. Alrighty, it's starting to look interesting up here. I haven't really flown around this neck of the woods too much. No. Total income, that's my total income. It is absolutely pathetic, but 72,000. So I'm running on the super hard or the hardest one, but I stopped playing air hauler for about 3 months because I originally was actually going to stream like I'm doing now and doing the air haulers, because it's just too hard to do a video on the weekend and an air hauler. It's just I don't have the time, so I thought I'd start streaming. And then Mr. YouTube decided to give me a strike, a community strike, for no apparent reason. And I actually didn't appeal it, didn't do anything about it, so so I got suspended for streaming for 3 months, and then 10 days before that suspension I thought, bugger it, I'm going to appeal it. So I appealed it because I knew I didn't do anything wrong, and then they said, no, you didn't do anything wrong. It took a couple of days to get my streaming rights back, and then I've jumped back into it. So that's why we're only on 72,000, but the last time I did a stream I was actually minus, it was about minus 30,000, so I've done a few flights since then. Tonight will probably give me another 20,000 with all the trips I'm doing, so but 25 nautical mile must be up here somewhere. Let's just hope my first landing is going to be better than my takeoff. That was disgusting. So we're going to start doing a slow descent in. Call this top descent. I will be streaming on Twitch, yeah. Yep, that's the plan. I've just got a few more things to set up. And then I'll be streaming over there, uploading onto YouTube. I might do to both, we'll see. YouTube for the short term. Yeah, they did pretty good. So obviously Careanado's got the HD sounds with this one, so sounds good. Definitely sounds good. They did a good job with the engines for this one. So I've only just installed Monterey, so hopefully it's excuse me. Hopefully it works well with vectors without me having to do work with the Orbex tool. So we'll see. see if I can make it this side. You can see the airport there. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Aiden, hello mates. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, there will be dangerous landings next couple of weeks. I've been a bit slack with them actually. There's been too many different products and aircraft actually releasing. I've actually been a bit slack on the videos. I've probably only done a couple of videos between FSElite and the Oz Flight Simmer channel last month. Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with you, spotters, on that one. That's pretty much the pros and cons between the two. So this is definitely not a procedural flight, guys. This is just pretty casual. Probably end up coming in too hot, so I might have to do it. Might have to go around. Shall see. So already got a notch of flaps down. There we go, we just loaded in, so we'll probably take a smash of VAS. Looking good from up here, old Monterey Orbex. Very nice. Alrighty, so landing lights are on. High, but runway's in sight. That should be low. There we go. definitely be interesting approach in this side of the airport. Pop the gears down. Slow it down a little bit. Line up. Definitely took a drop in the frames though when this loaded in. A little bit of a crosswind too. Should be though. I suppose it was coming in. Looks like an aircraft's just taken off. But I won't have to worry about turbulence from that aircraft because I'm flying at the, speed of a bullet. No, we're too high. Going so good.
Five hundred.
Come on, ultimate traffic. Why would you just pop him up there? Seriously.
Traffic.
Jeez, he took off straight away, eh? Fancy doing that.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Alrighty, welcome to Monterey. Find the FBO. Land. Fancy ultimate traffic just dropping the Cessna right in there as I'm on final. Alrighty, so we'll exit off Golf. Flaps going up. We'll clean anything up. We're just going to do a top up of fuel and then we'll be heading to the next airport because, like I said, this one was a bit of a detour. So GPS won't pick up where we need to go. works off. But you can really see the difference with the static aircraft from Orbex and Ultimate Traffic, which is that green. I think that's a King Air 350 there. Certainly see the difference. Oh well, first landing for the streamer didn't crash, so I'll take that. Oh, I'm getting the speed wobbles. A lot of business jets around here. It's absolutely packed. Should do a bit of Grand Theft Auto and just jump in on it. Joy fly. Thanks, Simmer. Thanks for dropping by. I'm just going to park right in front of the FBO because pretty important. So all right, we'll just park here because we're not going to be here very long. Righty, parking brake on. Turn the cabin lights off for a sec. Well, that was good. So I was just mucking around with air haul, and then P3D's just wigged out on me. So I'm probably going to have a Vash crash in a second, I think. That's alright, we might have to restart it. But I know where I'm going now. That's the good news. Won't be long, guys, just getting reset up. Yeah, so P3D just crashed on me, so I'll just quickly load it up. That's alright, we know where we're going now, so... we're basically going to this airport here. Hollister, that's where I need to go. Just north of there, so we should be able to find that. So we're just loading up again. But basically, P3D, well, actually Airhauler reloaded it in, then it loaded in the dark, so when I did that, and I ran out of VAS, it crashed, so... Cargo was already loaded, Colin. So no. So basically I took off from L52 and the airport, which is C07 or 307, the GPS 7, the GTN 750 couldn't pick it up, and when you have a GTN 750, if you actually have the default GPS, Airhauler would preload that flight plan in and you can just follow that, but you got to load in yourself with the GTN 750, so it couldn't pick it up, and then Sky Vector couldn't pick it up. And then the monitoring box was actually over the map of Airhauler, so I couldn't see where I was going, so I basically had to land at a airport where I knew it was close, just get my bearings. Well, I actually used two for showing me VAS, but for what you see on the stream, that's from Fly Live program, so it basically pulls that straight out of P3D. and it's a little program that then configs it so you can actually overlay in OBS. So if I'm streaming, I can use that. If I'm not streaming, I just use the VAS counter from Chaseplane actually. Come on, P3D. It's gone to bed. So just sitting at 6%, won't take long. Come on. Mate, P3D is chucking a wobbly. Doesn't want to work. Never usually sticks for this long. Yeah, well, these flights are in the US, so but Airhauler does give you really some small strips to land on. Like I think there was one that I was actually in some hills over in Southern California, and it took me a half an hour to bloody find the thing. Because I couldn't differentiate it between, say, a small little road or something in Orbex Global, or actually the real thing. Nah. P3D has frozen. Just gonna see if I can close it down. Oh, now it's decided to load without Airhauler. Oh, what? After I just closed Airhauler down. Come off it. Sorry guys, shouldn't be too much longer. Just takes ages to load. I'm actually using SSD. I've actually got prepared on an SSD. It still takes forever. Oh, we're getting a picture, finally. Yeah. Yeah, definitely one of those days. But that's alright, we're nearly there. So there goes my quick stops turned into a long stop. No worries, Colin. Talk to you soon. G'day Emerald, how are you? Just getting set up for a quick hop over for air hauler. Now my overlays are spazzed up. Bear with me one sec, guys. Now air hauler's doing the same thing. It's going to put me in the dark again. That's alright, once it does this we should be right to go. How many times does P3D want to actually load up? The VAS is getting smashed. Oh, then it's put the GTN. Why has it done this for? Come on. Yeah, we'll just do another load. Why not? Why not? Thanks, Barry. Pretty casual to me. G'day mate, welcome to the stream. We should be Ready to go again? I've got some bloody pop-up down here. Let's fly live, is it? Alrighty, we should be good to go. If it doesn't crash on me. Alrighty, we're set up for cold and dark. Work the battery on. Put the beacon on, let them know we're going. Put the fuel on. Fuel pumps on, give it a bit of a squirt in. Open up the cowl flaps. I got two. So now it's loaded up, and I got these two boxes, and I've got no idea what they are. That's that. Seriously. I'll just push him to the corner for now. Let's change that. Gremlins, I tell you, gremlins. Yeah. You pretty much got cut your wrist off, then cut your arm off, and then you might have enough to buy it. It's a bit ridiculous. Right, let's start her up. There we go. Alrighty, so generators are on. Avionics are on. And sometimes, as you can see how slow it's actually running. Thank you, Emerald. Yeah, it's a nice one. But, you know, well, this is my second flight for tonight, and I haven't been able to use the GTN because the actual airport's not
TOS,
there.
system test OK.
Well, that's just the way it goes. So we're going to go about 23. Brakes are off. Let's get taxiing, get out of here. This place is just full of GA and business aircraft, I'll tell you what. If you don't want to fly, this is where you come to park. just doing some Formula 1 maneuvers, and looks like we've got a King Air out there, so we're going to have to follow behind him before we take off. Barry PC setup, I've got my 5V20 up to 4.5, really. With a water radiator, yeah, so I've got a water radiator in mine, but it's not overclocked. The 5A20, that CPU is probably not my preferred choice for flight simming, but because I do videos, it's really good for rendering videos for Adobe and processing them. So have a look at that. Oh, sorry guys, if you could actually see, I had to duck down into the cockpit, sorry. Tonic, g'day mates, how are you? What's going on? What's going on is we're taxiing out of Monterey to go for a quick flight to the bush to drop off some ice and some, I think it's fish or prawns or something, for Air Hauler 2, that's what we're doing. And this King Air, basically this King Air in front of us is holding us up. Alrighty, come on Mr. King Air. What's he doing, a run up? Got his strobes, he's got his strobing. Very good mates. Going to stay behind him because I think I've got wake turbulence turned on in Actve Sky. That would be good to flip the plane. See if we can see him take off. We can just hear the noise of it as well. Looks like we've got a Cessna coming down as well.
Traffic.
line it up in the middle without stuffing it up. And oh no, I don't think we got there. Alrighty, so 80 knots, we'll pull back. She just popped up, really easy. Alrighty, so we'll take the lock off, the gears are up. Flaps going up. Destination. We'll have a look around the city of Monterey as we fly over. So I think you actually get two pretty good renditions of airports in this add-on scenery from Orbex. Going on. We're just going to put heading indicator. We're just going to put the altitude here because I don't think I have to actually go very far to find this dirt strip. So we're going to go more north. But it won't take us long to get there. That was definitely worth a purchase from the Orbex store with their sale on at the moment. Happy with that airport. Turning landing lights off. Sorry about the sound, guys. So it's about 30 nautical miles, just basically over this ridge before the next one, and then we'll be there. Drop off some ice and prawns or fish. Pick up about, I think it's about $12,000. Head back to Monterey. Pick up some clothes and take them back to Ocean County. Though that'll be right. Pick up some chop. We might actually get around, go through the clouds. We're just going to turn the pitot heat on just in case. Got some radio towers up here. That's interesting. Might just scrape past those as well. GTN actually did pick them up too.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
Very good. Very good. You
Obstacle
work.
ahead. Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
Oh, lucky I was lined up. I can't see him.
Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
The TCAS is having a meltdown. No way I can find a little dirt runway strip in this sort of weather. Seriously. Come off it. The airport's meant to be up here somewhere. there. So as soon as I find it, we'll go over it and have a look, and then we'll finalise our approach once I find it. That's it there. It's like sometimes looking for a needle in a haystack. No, it's not there. Gone off track. Must be close. Oh, it must be nearly over the top of it. Saying that's what that is. Must be a foot a bit smaller than that. No, that's 1 gig used, mate. Sorry, 1 gig left. How are you, Thomas? Hey, Sean. We're trying to find an airport, and I think I found it for air hauler called 307. So I'm hoping I'm landing at the right one, because the GTN 750 doesn't pick it up. So who knows? No, we just took off from KYMR, actually, from Monterey. I'm actually flying back there after this one. Because I had to land at Monterey, because it actually didn't know where I was going, because the GPS wouldn't pick up this little place. I don't know why, though. It's big enough.
Five hundred.
Minimums.
Alright, so minimums are a little bit too quick. watch out for the power lines there. Jeez, that was a bit tricky.
100.
The GA Central Airport around here.
50. 40. 30.
Oh, and I've got ultimate traffic. Obviously, I'm landing on the wrong side of the runway. And he's just going to come straight through me. There we go. There's a go around for you. Talk about action stations tonight. How much did I stuff his day up? So flaps going up. This will be a quick stop. We're going to dump this cargo. Hopefully we're in the right spot. What's going on with the taxiway here? Textures. Alrighty, we're going to unload from air hauler, but I don't think OBS is going to let you see it because it's playing up. And we've made it to the right airport. I've got enough fuel to get back to Monterey. We'll fuel up there and then grab some clothes. But now the actual G10 should be able to work this time. Go to direct. And this thing's running like a dog as well today. Alrighty, we'll get things going. Sean, whereabouts in Aussie from? I'm from Queensland, north of Brisbane actually. What about yourself? Ampson? How are you, Ampson? Welcome to the stream. You should check out my channel. Maybe I will. Welcome, mate. Thanks for commenting in the chat. Alrighty, engines. The right and the left are ready to go. Still transponding, still going. Why the frequency's changed as well. So the Shrike should just absolutely fly now because it doesn't have much weight on it at all. Oh, it's cold at the moment, Sean. I'm in my UGG boots. We're cold for Queensland standard anyway. It's pretty disappointing though for the textures on the taxiway to be like this, for instance. Plenty of runway. There's no traffic around, so we're going to get set up. So strobes on landing gear, landing lights, I should say. Flaps down. Let's go. Been a bit lazy, I should have taken off with the other end, but who hasn't done that before? Alrighty, 80 knots, so we'll pull back. Just pops up. Easy. Alrighty, gears going up. Alrighty, we'll make a left-hand turn and head to Monterey. Monterey, I should say. Dive into the ground. Off we go, there'll be quick flights. So I honestly got no idea why that's not in the GTN 750. Like, it's not like it's a rubbish strip on the side of the road, you know. E3 Aviation, hello mate, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You never know, we might do some plane spotting when we get to Monterey. We'll see how we go, see if there's any traffic around. you as we're leaving 307. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Aviator 707 or 1707. G'day, mate. How are you? Thanks for jumping on the stream again. We've seen some. What have we seen? We took off from Monterey. We were behind a King Air. We've seen some Cessnas flying around. Just seen a little bit. Alrighty, so we're just going to turn on the landing lights for like maybe 5 minutes. Keep it at 3,000 feet for now. So we're only got to go up the road, so watch out for those radio towers just up here too. Flying those. Okay, we're going to fly on the right hand side of them. That's cool. Shop as we come over the mountains. Heathrow over here. Hey, subscribe to you. Thank you very much, mate. Been watching your channel for a while now. Awesome videos. You can already see Monterey up the top there already. Over the clouds, the forefront there. So we picked up about $12,000 from that last flight. So it took a little bit longer than normal because obviously I had issues. I couldn't find the airport and the GPS, which is a big problem to have. So we landed at Monterey, which was meant to be the third stop. Actually, just going to quickly turn on it. Pitot heat's already turned on. It's cool. Now we're just doing a quick stop back there. Actve Sky is doing its thing with the wishing or the whizzing, whatever effect it is of the clouds over anyway. bit of altitude here.
Traffic.
Alrighty, where's that traffic?
Traffic.
Shit. He's right in front of me somewhere. Don't know where he went, but geez, that was good piloting skills. Very, very lucky. Alrighty, so we've got Monterey just up there, so we're going to get ready to line up. We'll land, pick up our stuff and head off straight away. We're actually, geez, we're hauling ass at the moment. We're doing nearly 188 knots. Hauling ass. We'll hand fly it because that's what flying GA is all about. It's having fun. Getting pushed down. Aviator, we are landing at Monterey. Oh, what's that? You got some little racetrack there. It's pretty cool. See the Dunlop signs in there. You got the moon in the background. So we're going to make our turn into approach. So gears going down. Bit way too high. G'day Mark, Captain Mark here from Thompson Airlines in the UK. I hope you're all okay. So hopefully you're not a pilot, Mark, and you're watching my tragic piloting skills, but great to hear from you, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. Alrighty, so it looks like we got the pappies shining the right way. Gears are down. See how we go. We'll go straight to the FBO. Pick up our stock for the next flight. Go. Yeah, a bit low.
500.
Minimums.
Get them on the numbers.
30. 20. 10.
Come on. Floating a little bit there. Landing rate was minus 81 on that one. Alrighty, we'll just clean it up again. Flaps up. Well, FBO up here. Whack on the anchors there. We'll turn off. We'll just turn off here. Geez, they just, like I said before, they got some aircraft around here. Oh, I didn't even have the landing lights on. So fly a real 767-300 in real life. Oh, that would be fun. Well, welcome to the stream. Careanado? Hopefully that's how I explain it. Pronounce your name. Careanado. Is it possible to fly free flight in air or to use the tracking? Yeah, you can. Well, alright. So guys, we're just going to pull over here because I know we've got some plane spotters watching, so I'm going to do the totally wrong thing and we're going to watch this. I think it's MD-80 something. Oh no, it's just a business jet. It's not an MD-80. Jeez, he's touching down late. Oh, he smacked it down. Jeez, that was worse than my landing. You'd want to make sure if you were a passenger on that aircraft, you'd have a mouth guard in. Because you'd bite your tongue off. So yeah, you can do free fight in the air hauler, so you can just pick where you're going, fly around and grab commodities and all that sort of stuff. You can do that. Thanks Mark, appreciate it. So we're going to line up at the FBO. Just stop for a second. I'm just going to check my weather, make sure I'm taking off on the right runway, but anyways. So basically cold and dark now. So we're taking on 1,257 pounds worth of clothing. So just loading that. When I hit OK, you should see the plane bounce around a little bit. So that's air hauler actually putting the weight in. And we're ready to go. Thanks Aviator, thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Mark. I don't have X-Plane 11, but we've got X-Plane 10. I will have X-Plane 11 coming out. Very sorry to hear, Mark. If you want, if you got a link to that that page, mate, feel free to drop it in the chat there. It's not a problem. Alrighty, so we're going to turn the beacon on and get this thing happening again. Just won't be a second, guys. I'm just going to go and grab my cup of tea. Won't be a sec. Alrighty, so just going to quickly load up the GPS. I'll put the flight in, but I might modify it so we can, we'll just go, say direct for
TOS,
now.
system test OK. Zoom in. Oh, that should be on the coast, that should be right. Close enough.
problem, Mark. Not a problem whatsoever, mate. You're always welcome to jump on the streams. I'll be doing these more regularly anyway. But yeah. So this is P3D version 3. The game, or that add-on that's actually in it, is Airhauler 2. Yeah, when it's working, when it's got the airports in, it's actually behaving really slow today. But as you can see, how easy it was to edit that flight. But yeah, so this is Airhauler 2, where you can basically build your own airline. So you can see at the Just Flight store, it's in early access, but you can hire pilots to fly from you. You get different ratings on planes. You deliver stock. You can fly people. It's really, really cool. Alrighty, so let's get going. Whack on. And we'll get taxiing out of here. Slow off the mark. Yeah, it's expensive. Sorry guys, not familiar with this airport, so you also just with the GTN 750, just bear in mind it won't work. See how it's actually embedded in? It won't do that with every aircraft. You have to make sure that the aircraft that you're using it is actually compatible to do so. So a lot of the latest aircraft, especially the I think, what was it, the Just Flight Arrow was GTN 750 compatible, all the latest Careanado stuff, but not everything's compatible. So if it's not, it would just be like a 2D pop-up. So just bear in mind that. Alrighty. Yeah, I know. Prepared is Mark. Prepared is expensive, very expensive. But I reckon I would have spent 10 times or 20 times as much on actual add-ons as what I have on prepared. So, alrighty, flaps going down. Just gonna look at the traffic. Oh, and we're backing everybody up here too. So better get moving. Alright, strobes are on, lights are on. It's going to be questionable if I've actually got enough petrol. See how we go. Alrighty guys, hold on to your hats. I better watch where I'm going. Alrighty, so 80 knots, pull back. So it didn't pop up as much as last time because a bit of weight to us. Watching the hills on the right hand side. A view as we're leaving. So if you guys didn't know, well you probably do if you're in the chat, but obviously Orbex have got an awesome sale going at the moment, so I think that's what's 47% off or 41% off, so that's why I picked up this region and Monterey today. It's been awesome. Alrighty, so we're going to put in GPS on. But we're going to be questionable if we actually got enough petrol to get there. Very marginal. That's close. We'll put the retractable landing lights so we can get streamlined as much as possible. So we're going to go up to 8,000 feet. help if I put the flaps up. Shano, Shano, Shano. Actually thought I'd put them up. Jump into cockpit view. And why is going on? Oh, another mistake. It's been a long night. Anyways, we will get on course now. Apologies for that. Understood, Mark. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, as you can see, my flying tonight is usually a little bit better than this. It's a little bit desired for tonight now. I actually didn't notice that. Thank you very much for picking that up. And I was actually watching your stream, Cage, earlier today and subscribed. Guys, if you want another streamer to go over to watch their videos, make sure you go over to Cage's website and actually have a look. He's actually had, you'd be able to drop a link or tell them all about it, but you'd probably be able to tell everybody more about what the live stats are on the screen actually do mean, how they work in flight sim. No, vertical speed's in pretty much in the middle. He's talking about FSP, which is the frames. I'll have to fix that up. What is going on? Now. last-minute view of Monterey in the background. You can only see it now. Coming up to 8,000 feet, which is going to be our cruise. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff actually. So, and very, very easy to set up. Slightly went over, but that's alright. How long did it actually take you to actually write that program and actually set it all up for Fly Live? Yeah, I've never actually used the CH rudder pedals and whatnot. I'm actually using Cytec gear myself. Yeah, I noticed it actually did a an update for me today. Haven't used it for about a week. So you've just done work with the progress bar, have you? Look at that, very nice on the coast. Good evening, LV967, or good morning to you. Just got a new laptop, congratulations, welcome to the stream. Well, I've only actually had it for a couple of weeks, so mate, but congrats for doing that and creating that. It's awesome. Good evening, David. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So we've got 77 nautical miles to go. We're doing 184 knots. 6,035. See, yeah, it sounds like a lot, but I know nothing about coding, so my hat is off to you. The old dash cam. It's pretty much been blue sky all the way. Thanks, David. Yeah, the Careanado Shrike 500S. It's pretty cool. Pretty basic but pretty cool, so a lot of fun to fly around, easy to fly. What though, you wouldn't want to lose two engines I know that would be very rare, but geez, you wouldn't want to lose a couple of engines in this terrain. Run out of fuel, which I forgot. I'm going to struggle with. What do we got? We got 18 gallons. Yeah, fat chance that's going to work. We'll lean out as much as possible. Fancy forgetting to put juice in. This is prepared version 3. Yeah, it does, David. Thanks for that. I just want to do something casual tonight, so maybe next one. close. There's no chance we'll actually get there on this tank of juice. I'll have to cheat and fill up a little bit. Good question, LB. Probably don't have a favourite, all-time favourite, but I could probably put them in different categories. So if it was an airliner, it would be, it's actually two, it'd be 777 and then a 747. If it's a fighter jet, it would be an F-16. If it's a GA aircraft, well, it'd be something like TBM 850, I'd probably say. Yeah, GTN 750 is cool. I haven't explored all of it. I've only had it recently, but it does make things a little bit more interesting. Oh, it's popping up on the screen, but I haven't set it up for OBS to pop up through OBS. But I will though. It's actually the first time I've actually done this on the stream today, so yeah. Well, I haven't actually been on a 787, but I've actually got a flight booked from New Zealand to Hawaii later on this year. That's actually, I believe, on a 787, so looking forward to that. Dave, is that the 767? Is that for level D? The one when they got modified, the cockpit got modified for I can't remember now. Okay, understood. Cool. I might play around with it for capture, but yeah, it popped up before. I think my last landing, it was about minus 91. Actually, I reckon there'd be a lot of people like that. LB. Hey Sense, how are you? Good evening, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm the same. I can't actually sleep on flights, but I think that's probably usually because I'm too excited. Oh well, I only got minus 91 in the Shrike, so. I got it from the Prepared website, so you can't get Prepared on Steam. Yeah, obviously you can get FSX on Steam, and then obviously there's Flight Sim World coming out, I think it's Thursday. But yeah, Prepared, you only can get it from the website. LB, you mean $50–60? What currency is that for? And is that Prepared or Explain? Because Prepared's a lot more expensive than that. Welcome back, Doc. Back from Dallas. Yeah, it doesn't have, apparently it doesn't have SUI PC, but it's got Sim Connect. Can you hook it up through that? I've got no idea about that sort of stuff, but alrighty, so, geez, that went quick. landing a little bit in a second. Alrighty, top of descent. Actually, this is going to be the final landing. So, but thanks very much for dropping by, LB. I'll be doing many of these in the future. So, see you on the next one. Fair enough, Doc, fair enough. Thanks very much, mate, appreciate it. FS Economy. No, not really. I've seen a lot of videos on it. I've done Air Hauler 2, airliner pilot back in the day, cargo pilot, FS passengers. So FS Economy is the only one I haven't done. So L52's up there a little bit high, so we'll see if we can drop some altitude, slow it down a little bit. Can't believe I haven't got that on. Be there tonight. What time is it where you are, Doc? Because it's basically just about to go 12 PM Saturday night my time. Alrighty, so preparing for approach, and we're hauling ass again now. Problem with Ocean County is there is a tree right on the approach. Actually, there's a tree right on the approach to the runway. You'll see it as we come in. It's actually, they've got one on both sides, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I did. That's when I tuned out, mate. I actually left. I left when I heard it. Thanks, Doc. I'm gonna have to do a go around anyway because I've come in too hot. So we're just gonna do a quick 180 or 360 around and come in. You mean the Cessna, the Sky Master? Yeah. Yeah, so this is a professional one you're actually looking at. The new YouTube design. What do you mean new YouTube design? Must have missed something. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. The Sky Master's pretty cool to fly. It's pretty stable. So you're using P3D or X-Plane, Doc? So I got visual on the runway, but I think I can actually see strobe coming. So someone's actually coming out. I'll have a fish around and see if I can actually find the see if I can find it. Alrighty, gears coming down. There's a bit of a gear view. Just slow down a little bit because this is a short runway. You gotta smash the anchors, and I'm still coming too high. No, it comes with some. It actually comes with a fair few aircraft, Mark, but obviously this one here to purchase. So
500.
Not a very good runway. Sorry, not a very good layout. Just coming really hot there. That was interesting. Saved that one at the last minute. Alrighty, we'll just work on the brakes for a sec. Oh, I didn't have the landing lights on again. How do you be more gentle and abrupt? You mean actually controlling the aircraft, Doc? Across the runway. Oh, oh, we're both whacked on the anchors at the same time. You gonna go, champ? Or are you gonna wait for me? Alrighty, find a spot here. Thanks for the tips, Doc. Yes. It's a bit rough, wasn't I? Find a spots, plenty spare spots. Alright, parking brake on, we'll shut it down. Generator's off. Fuel off. And battery off. Alrighty, so just offload the cargo then. Flight Sim World. Yeah, we were talking about it before. Bit of a replay with the props turned off. That was minus 331 for that rate. Hello, Brendan. Alrighty guys, that's the last landing, last flight, so I'm going to be signing off in a second. So thanks very much for tuning in tonight, appreciate it. If you want to see more of these streams, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I usually have a video coming out each week as well. And partner of FSElite, you can check out my stuff out there as well. So thanks very much, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Cheers.